Good morning, everyone. I am Maddie with the whole story, and we are at Universal's Epic Universe. It is opening weekend, so we're hoping it's not too crowded. I did come for a preview back in April, and it is amazing. So we are going to take you guys along and check it out. We made it in. So our first stop of the day was heading to Ministry of Magic. We wanted to get in line for Battle of the Ministry since it was one of the few rides that we can't use our express pass on, and we weren't really sure about wait times. It was a madhouse trying to get over there. The crowds were crazy. Looking back on it now, I think I would just wait and ride it later in the day. I'll also put in a plug here, like, do not run. You're not supposed to be running in the parks. You're going to get there, I promise. There's no need to be sprinting. Anywho, back to the ride. So Battle of the Ministry is a motion simulator ride. You're in like a vehicle or a lift, and you're going through the ministry. A lot of screens. I wish they would have incorporated a few more animatronics personally. And a full caveat here, like, I'm not a Harry Potter guru. I haven't seen all the movies. I haven't read the books, so my opinion might not matter to you. I just felt like the ride fell a little flat after seeing the queue. The queue is phenomenal, and I would rather walk through the queue than ride the actual ride. But that's just my opinion, so.
In my day, we called dark wizards by their names.
So it is now 9:46. We are resort guests more today, so we were able to get our early entry at 8 a.m. We came immediately over here, got in line for Battle of the Ministry. The line quit moving about 8:30, and we were on the ride about 9:30, so pretty quick. This makes the last ride for me in this park, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but I don't think it's that great. I think an hour is a sufficient amount of time to wait, but anything longer than that, I'm out. So I think we're gonna wander around here for a little bit. The show doesn't start until 10:45. So we might grab a snack, go through some shops, see what else is there. Should we get a little bit? Thank you. You want a straw? Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Butterbeer secured. Now we are gonna walk around and see what we can find.
Sure, and good morning. If you're curious, this is the Goblin Noir. We are a European mobile order restaurant, but if you want to explore, feel free to go ahead. Second hallway, 6 to the right, not the bar. Have fun, enjoy.
So this place is kind of tucked away. There's tons of seating, so this is a great spot for a little air conditioning break. It is very dark, as you can see in the video, so just a heads up there. But overall, a really great venue if you want to, take a little midday break and get some grub. So we got the Jaeger Schnitzel to split. It's super thin. Mm-hmm. It's actually really good. So it's super crispy, and like the gravy on top is like a mushroom gravy. I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms, but that is very flavorful, very tasty. Highly recommend. Had a little snack, had a butterbeer. There's a show at 10:45, so I think we're gonna go catch that. And then we might move on to a different portal.
So we just got out of our canoe. Very, very cute. They're used animatronics and video and live actors. Like it's just they did a really, really good job on that. So now we're just gonna like walk around the shop, maybe try to find the moon cat, and then move on to the next portal. We are back in Celestial Park. We're making our way over to Super Nintendo, but I just have to show you guys. Before we head into Nintendo World, just getting a quick beverage and
How are you doing?
I spent a month. So we're starting with the Parallax Punch. Okay. Sweet, refreshing, not give you a cavity sweet though. 10 out of 10 recommend. This is the Meridian Bramble. I think it's a gin based cocktail. Fruity, a little tart, but overall also 10 out of 10. I personally think that this is probably one of the most beautiful theme parks. Just like to also the sun at night. That is gorgeous. I'll also caution that Celestial Park has limited shade opportunities. So the sidewalks are really wide, so you're not really crowded, you don't feel cramped. But finding a spot to rest is more than difficult.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not a huge Mario fan. I played Mario on the Nintendo 64 growing up, but other than that, I mean, I played Mario Kart on the Wii a little bit. So I wasn't super excited about this portal, but let me tell y'all, they did such a good job. It's so interactive, like the coins are turning, the pieces and the parts are moving just like in the game. Like they did such a great job on this. Even though I'm not a huge fan, like I thought this portal was phenomenal.
So my first thoughts being I'm literally playing a Nintendo 64. You quite literally have walked into the game.
Mario Kart's Bowser's Challenge really does put you into the game. You're riding in a car, you're shooting things on your screen through your goggles. So, super fun interactive ride.
So if you're a Mario Kart fan, these are all of the trophies that are from the game. I just thought that was really cool. So we just rode Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. I think it's a great ride. There's a lot happening. Just a heads up, can be a little overwhelming. So I think now one of the only 3 rides that we can't use our express pass for is Minecart Madness. So I think we're gonna grab a drink or a snack, get in line. It's about 45 minutes.
I would classify Minecart Madness as like a mini coaster almost because it is still super intense, but not quite as intense as some of the larger coasters that Universal has.
So that is such a cute ride. It's a little rough, but cute. So we are done with Mario Kart Super Nintendo World. So we are gonna head over to Albert and see some dragons.
I think Alaberg is probably one of the most beautiful theme park areas ever. I think they did such a great job with this area. It is breathtaking. I could stay in here all day, I'm telling you. First stop is going to be Hiccup's Wing Gliders. It has a posted 10-minute wait.
And also, I can put
I personally think that is such a cute coaster. I would say the same caliber as like average or something like that. So not too intense, but still a good time. So now I think we're gonna grab a mac and cheese cone because I've heard nothing but amazing things about them, and I'm dying to try one. So this is called the PB&J. It is pulled pork, bacon, mac and cheese. We got the perfect bite. Now, honey, this thing is jam up, but it is so delicious. A great little afternoon snack. I tell you, the cone, phenomenal. Also, we got a strawberry lime cider. Fantastic. Give me 14 of them right now. So it's super hot out, and we aren't fanning the heat, to be honest with you. So we are going to go to the Untrainable Dragon, which is a show here in Islebert, and take a little break from the heat.
But he was already staying out that time anyway. Yes.
The Untrainable Dragon, one of my very favorite shows here. One absolutely cannot miss. We're making pretty good time as far as the park goes, so we decided to take a little break. We're sitting here in the shade. We got a little beverage. This is the Copper's Mead. It's like black currant and vanilla. Oh, that is really good. Very, very fruity. It is slightly carbonated, which I love. I'm a big bubble person, but that is really good. Harper got the same thing, the strawberry lime cider. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're refreshed, revived, cooled down ever so slightly, even though we're still very hot. And now I think we're gonna go ride. What is it? Dragon Racers Rally. That's the only one left we have here in this area. And then we're gonna move on to Dark News. Not sure why this ride always has such a long wait. It to me is not that exciting. You're just flying around for like 3 cycles, but I don't know. Maybe if you like to do the little flip thing, it could be for you. I'll be real honest with y'all. I am scared of heights. So this isn't my favorite ride, but Harper's never been. So we're gonna do it anyways. But
Once on board, if you hold your knees steady.
all right, everything in Alabert, check. I think we're gonna go to Dark Universe, but I think we're gonna visit the old Burn and Blade Tavern for the next hour or so because this sign is just too much. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be my favorite. So the Burning Blade Tavern is located in the back of Dark Universe. In my opinion, something you cannot miss. This is a phenomenal bar. It's very themed. They even have like monster hunters that are in here, interacting with the guests. They also have a full bar, so if you like beer, if you like liquor, you can find anything here. They even have non-alcoholic specialty beverages. So I was gonna switch it up and do something different. I didn't. I got the crossbow, which is half mead, half strongbow cider. Delicious. Probably my favorite drink in the park.
So if it ain't broke, don't fix. Okay, push up. Don't die. I like these two over here, huh? Okay, what you get this time? Lagunita? The Lagunita. And what you get?
It's a Duvel.
It's a Duvel. Okay, very exotic.
Okay, round 2. I went for a Duvel. One of my favorite beers. Harper. Lagunita. Sweet ingredients. Soda water though, not sweet. All right. So it's like just after 6-ish. The sun is not set, but setting. So it is significantly cooler out. We're out and about adventuring. I think we're gonna go try the 2 rides here in Dartmoor, Curse the Werewolf, and Frankenstein's or Monsters Unchained. So the Curse of the Werewolf is considered an omni coaster. So not only are you, moving on the tracks, but your actual car is moving as well. So depending on where you're at on the ride, depends on which way you're facing. So you might be facing forward sometimes, you might be sideways, you might be backwards, who knows? Curse of the Werewolf, check. A good coaster, not the best. It's pretty short, but still fun. So now we're going to the best ride in the park, in my opinion, and that is Monsters Unchained.
Nothing goes wrong. Yes. So I decided to take this part over because I'm your resident spooky girly. If you're looking for Halloween in June, July, absolutely recommend. Honestly, it's probably my favorite ride of the entire day. Not even just because of the content, animatronics, the screens, and yeah, the content. So if you're looking for a spooky move, you can have it all year round. Look, I've been trying to tell y'all, Monsters Unchained is the best ride here. You heard it from her. Like, I'm telling y'all. Yeah. I mean, Harry Potter, a great ride, right? But does not compare to this. Have to do it. We did it twice. Actually, they let us like turn right around and go back. So that was super fun. But Monsters Unchained, best ride in the park. We're gonna go get some grub at the steakhouse. We got the bird on a steak. Comes with garlic mashed potatoes and some veggies. Got more chicken. I've had this before and it was better. It's still really good. Really seasoned. Super flavorful. Harper got the bits and pieces, which is like a brisket meatloaf, and it comes with the same sides, the little carrots and mashed potatoes. Honestly, I think it's something that you would get like potluck or your Nana made dinner. I really, really liked it. It's called the Red Velvet Death. The Red Velvet cake with the cream cheese filling, little Oreo cookie crumbles, and rice nuggets. Red Velvet Death. Melody. The cake, super moist. The cream cheese is not like too cream cheesy. Does that make sense? The little bit of cookies on the side. Perfect dessert. All right. We're full. We saw a little bit of the violinist, which was phenomenal. Her story was fantastic. So now it's just after 8 o'clock, and we're expecting the fountains to start at 8:40. So we are gonna go try to grab a seat at the little amphitheater right in front of Helios. Hang on, let me show you this view. Beautiful. I can't get over how beautiful it is here. Okay, we lied to you. The fountain shows aren't until 9:50, so now that it starts, we're gonna go ride the 2 rides here in Celestial Park.
So I know it's a carousel, but it's a good ride, okay? Harper said it best. It makes you have the warm fuzzies, like when you're watching a rom-com and they like kiss for the first time or something like that. Like, it's just a good ride, you know? Best scene at night. You can ride it during the day, but highly recommend at night. Stardust Racers, phenomenal roller coaster. What'd you think? I didn't know it went down that far. A must do, especially at night. Highly recommend. Similar to Velocicoaster in intensity. Great roller coaster. So now we're back to the fountain show again. Sitting in the little grass amphitheater. So this will be a perfect day or way to round out our pretty intense day.
I love this channel.
Greetings, travelers. The time has come for the chronos to align. Across the cosmos, the energy of every portal will soon ignite, channeling the power of the stars as Celestial Park bids you goodnight.
And that is a wrap on today. Epic is a phenomenal park. We are exhausted. We've been here over 12 hours, so we are going home to sleep, shower, and get ready for tomorrow's adventures. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We will see you next time. Again, I'm Maddie, and she's the whole story.